Hey guys, Divine Messages 333. I'm Lisa. Thanks for stopping by. If it's your first time, welcome. I hope you return. So I'm using the Life Purpose Oracle deck, and I want to go through all the signs, and we're just gonna see what comes out for creativity, career, life purpose. What I was originally getting is one card, so let's just go with that. I was also guided, so I'm being guided to use one card from the Life Purpose deck, and also one card from the personal development section out of the Courage Over Comfort card deck I have. It's not an oracle deck, but I use various things for divination. So I've been guided to take that section out, and so I use that. And what it does is it will present like an action to take that will bring you out of your comfort zone, and putting courage over comfort, because we can get kind of stuck in that comfort zone, and spring is coming, transformation, the seeds that we've planted are growing. So I've been guided to take something out of there, and I'm hearing also the angel numbers. Okay, so we're going to take one from each of these three decks for each sign. I'm feeling guided to say that I am calling on spirit guides that are in alignment with love, light, harmony, peace, gratitude, and forgiveness. Any energies that are not in alignment are not welcome in this reading. I'm sending positive energy to the watcher at this time. And in the background, I do have some sacral healing music going at 288 hertz. The sacral chakra is connected to our creativity, in case anyone's having stagnancy, just need a little boost. So here we go. We're going to start with Aries. Aries season. Is it here? I think it's coming in the next few days. It's basically, we're on the cusp. So Aries, what is one card we can get for Aries spirit regarding creativity, life path, life purpose, career, education? What does, I feel like that's very eager for Aries. What does Aries, that flipped, but it didn't come out. Very eager, feeling antsy. Like, are you excited for your birthday coming? And this isn't just your sun sign. If you have Aries prominent in your chart, okay. Because your birthday is coming, you got two, okay? So we have practice. You may be a musician. You may be coming out of a dark time. In a dark time, you may really resonate with your shadow side. You may have been doing shadow work. You may have had some heartbreak, or your money has been affected. Also, your solar plexus, your heart, the chakras I'm talking about. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. You may work with your hands. You may create something. It doesn't have to be music, but you may create something. It could be like actually like handcrafting something, but putting more practice and polishing your skills on a regular basis, okay? We also have animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. I feel like animals really, you do feel very connected, and it brings you peace. You may have recently lost an animal or feel very connected to an animal that's passed away. If that's the case, I'm getting, if you, was that a happy time in your life? And what were you doing at that time when you had that animal in your life? What were you doing? Did you feel like your life was in a better place? Maybe that's what you paused on or stopped. I'm hearing time to pick it back up. You may have maybe you worked with animals, maybe even medical. I'm getting medical for some reason. I'm seeing the is it called catechus, where it's the medical symbol. Are there wings on that? I don't know why I'm getting that, but see how this tail is like around her leg, and something about, oh, right here, it's reminding me of that symbol. And I'm hearing instrument, and like doctors have to be, you know, good dexterity. So I don't know if there's something, maybe you worked with animals in the medical field or something like that. Maybe you need to get recertified in something, or more training. So, okay, so those are your cards that came up for that. So now it's, what action can you take? What action can Aries take to get out of their comfort zone? And what? Here we go. Make a list of things you're dreading. Do one thing first thing in the morning until everything is crossed off. I'm not sure if that's backwards. If it is, I apologize. Now, okay, what I'm hearing headstrong. I'm also hearing bullied. Okay, no one's bullying you or pushing you. I know Aries can be stubborn. They can be independent, extremely independent. I'm hearing codependent, and then these two are very like connected, almost as one. See how like the animal has a wing and she has a wing, and almost like they're one. So there may be something that you're codependent on, or a person you're codependent on. I don't know why that's coming out, but anyway, so you know, you have free will. You don't have to do this. It's a suggestion. But I am connecting with your spirit guides and my spirit guides to provide this message, and that's what it is asking. To get out of your comfort zone is to make a list of things that you're dreading. It could be you're dreading getting your taxes done. It could be dreading cleaning out your garage. It could be dreading having to study for something. If you know you do need to get like recertified or learn a new skill, or you know, maybe there's something more information that came out, or some new technology or new techniques or something that, you know, where you, in order to practice, you have to learn something. So maybe you're dreading something like that. But Just do one thing first thing in the morning or whenever it works for your schedule. I mean, if you're committing to do it, it doesn't have to, it works for you, whatever just works for you, okay? Until everything is crossed off that list. And think about how great you'll feel, you know? I'm remembering something that my dad told me as I was growing up. He said, he encouraged us to do one thing every day that we don't want to do. So I don't know. Alrighty. Now let's get an angel number for Aries, and then we're gonna move on to Taurus. We're gonna move on to Taurus. Okay, so can we get an angel number for Aries, please? I feel like, ooh, that was a nice message so far. 5. Okay, I am adaptable. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. And there we go. Brave, courageous. You got this, Aries. 5 is the number of change as well. Like I said, spring is coming. You know, this is saying to practice. So it's asking you to do something that you're not doing now. So you're going to need to change your routine, make some changes. Yeah. All right. Happy birthday, Aries. And let's move on to Taurus. Alrighty. So Taurus, how are you? Hopefully you are excited about our environment changing. I live in Minnesota, so I am seeing, we haven't had snow for a while, but I'm seeing buds on the trees, getting a lot of messages about trees, a lot of messages about grounding. You guys can be very grounded, your earth signs. You're an earth sign. Okay, so what do we have for Taurus regarding creativity, life path, life purpose, education, career, okay? Okay, guys. So we were doing one card. I'm going to go with what comes out. 3 came out. Now, if signs get more than 3, I'm going to limit it to 3. Okay, I'm just not going to look, and I'll just take the 3. But you got 3, so we're going to go with it because it's for you. So we have yoga. This is, okay. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. So right now, I'm feeling that you're very much being guided, seeking out, in alignment. These are what I'm hearing with your divinity, with the divine, your purpose, your intuition. You're becoming in alignment. You're working on that. You're seeking ways to get in alignment. We have oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others, so you don't even need me. Okay? And I feel like she's wearing a pink dress here, and she has a shoulder exposed. I feel like connecting with the divine, listening to your intuition has been bringing self-love in, and you are more open to being a little more vulnerable. Taurus, can, just by the name, people can associate you with a bull. People can think of bulls and being stubborn, strong-headed, but she looks very soft. She looks very soft, Her wings are open. They're intact. They're pretty. So I feel like you've really been doing a lot of work on yourself. You may be interested in a career, a spiritual career, or you may be a very spiritual, even religious person, very into angels. I'm hearing saints, and so you may be, just even if you're not in a looking for, slow down. If you're not feeling guided toward a spiritual path, you may seek answers in a more spiritual way for your path, if that makes sense. Okay. And we also have energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So she has a lot of blue. She's all in blue. Again, they're showing the chakras. I feel like, I don't know if you've been in therapy, if you've been meditating. I feel like you may have been spending a lot of time on your own, working on your communication with the divine, communication with others, extending your communication outwardly, coming from in to out. If you see the chakras there, and they're both sitting in the same position. Okay. That's really pretty. That's really cool. Yeah, I feel like you're really doing a lot of work. That's really awesome. Okay, so for an action to get you out of your comfort zone, it looks like you're really working on that. So let's just see what comes out. What message of guidance do you have for Taurus? Set your alarm for 30 minutes later than normal. Start your day with a little madness. Okay, maybe you've gotten in a routine. Maybe you've been, because these people look very focused. All three of them, they look very, very focused. Maybe you need to not be so rigid in your routine. Kind of maybe wake up and I don't know. I'm getting all kinds of different. So I'm feeling like I'm seeing someone like getting up and then like running out, and one morning they're going to go get coffee, and then I'm seeing another like person starting their day differently, and another person. So maybe you have like a routine every morning, maybe for like a week or something, break that routine and do something different. I'm hearing smell flowers. So it may not be actually smelling flowers, but you know, we can walk by flowers all the time, but we don't really like appreciate them because you can smell them. You know, they can be velvety. You can touch them. You know, you can actually really look at it. You know, look at the details in it. So I don't know, something in that. Set your alarm for 30 minutes later. Start your day with a little madness. Okay. And for an angel number, again, it looks really, really good, Taurus. I hear I'm proud of you. Okay, so so 3 angel numbers came. I feel like this is your reward because you have been really studying so hard. So we have, these are great numbers. 0, 0, 00, I am observant. And definitely, I feel like you've been tapping into your third eye. You're observant in the 5D, you know, in the 3D, as above, so below, like mirror. Maybe you're seeing mirrored numbers. 00 is a mirror number. Oh, you know what? Look at this. We also have 111 and 44. So a couple of those are mirror numbers, but they're all repeating numbers here. So 00, angels ask for your attention, and you've been connecting with them so they know they can get it. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. This is just confirming what the other cards were showing us. You're doing this. Keep doing this. If you've been kind of struggling with your connection, keep doing it, because you are making connection, and the more you commit, the stronger it'll be. You're going to see the progress. If you haven't been, it's going, I mean, take this as progress. This is confirmation right now. So 111, angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe and live. So you can co-create with the universe a life you love. Okay, a life you love. So all that focus that you've been putting in, really like tuning out distractions and things like that, you are creating that. You are manifesting that life that you love. 44, your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. That's what I was saying. So keep going, continue, be diligent. You have been, you've been determined, and like I just said, you're going to see the progress if you haven't, and if you have, it's going to show up even more. Okay, great job, Taurus. Okay, so let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, how are you doing? It's been really windy where I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's been very windy, but as the wind comes, it's clearing out a lot of that energy that has been stagnant. It's another way to, cleanse. You guys are air signs. So what do you have, Spirit, for Gemini regarding creativity, career, school, education? Okay. Speaker, your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Okay. So this doesn't necessarily mean that you're supposed to, be a public speaker. Although you may be someone who does public speaking. You may be someone who, I'm hearing guides. So like I'm getting like tour guides or something like that. Or you informational speaking, something like that. If not, something about you, I'm seeing meeting with people, even if you're being one-on-one. I feel like people are able, what you share, people are able to connect with you. I don't know if you're, I feel like this, I'm talking to someone who is not necessarily, because I feel like someone could be watching this and going, I don't do speaking for a living. I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm getting that it says your life purpose involves it, okay? It doesn't mean it's all about it. It doesn't mean that, this is what you do. It doesn't mean that you're a singer or you're a public speaker, or it could even be, I'm getting, someone could even be in like in recovery, how they might be telling a story, they might be in a group setting where they're sharing a story, because this isn't necessarily, I was also asking life purpose. Sometimes our purpose is not linked to vocation or career or money. Okay, our purpose, someone's purpose could be, I'm hearing dressing up like Santa Claus. Okay, that could be their purpose. But they are the president of a bank, and they've done that for 40 years or something like that. So our purpose can be very different than what we do for work. Okay, but something about you speaking. So I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I know the other ones were a lot more clear, but I feel like for Geminis, and the duality, I'm being reminded, there's like a duality with the Geminis. So like that's what I was saying. There may be someone watching who's like, I don't do any of that. I don't like speaking to crowds, and and it may not be that. It may be that there's something that you are supposed to be sharing, something that maybe you hear things and then you have to repeat them. Maybe your purpose is spreading messages of some kind, enlightening people. Maybe you're somebody, in your friend group, you're the person who kind of informs people of stuff. I'm not sure, but I'm feeling, that's what I'm getting, is that the Geminis that are watching are going to be a little confused, or maybe I'm confused because it's not as clear. This could definitely be someone's purpose is different than the work they do. And this card is talking about your purpose. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's see what can get you out of your comfort zone, Gemini. What can help Gemini? Ooh, okay, that was quick. Write your bucket list down. Put it somewhere you'll see frequently. Okay. Maybe you need to be a little more adventurous. I feel like maybe you've been kind of closed up, closed in. This person's got the hood on. And somewhere you're going to be seeing it frequently. Pay attention. I'm hearing pay attention to your list. Is there kind of a theme in the things that you want to do? And do those things as you envision them being lived out. Do they have like a common thread, something to do, not that one, with the oration, the speaking, the telling? I don't know. Hopefully that helps. Let's get an angel number out, and then we will move on to Cancer. What angel number do you have for Gemini? What angel number, please? Thank you. Number 1. I am innovative. You are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through rough times and reach success. Well, I feel like then writing your bucket list is not going to be difficult for you since you are a self-starter. And they do mention that this can help. Okay, so you are a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through rough times and reach success. Like I was saying, you may have been closed up, closed in. Maybe you've been going through kind of a difficult time or something. Maybe you need to talk about it. Besides being connected to a life purpose. But all right, Aries, there is a new starting though. You're on number 1, so good luck with that. And move on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. My sun sign is Cancer. My rising is Cancer, so what you see is what you get. Cancer. What can you tell us about Cancers regarding their... okay, this one came out already, so we're just going to take it. Author. Regarding life path, career, creativity, education. Author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Okay, so there's kind of a lot going on in this card. I don't know if this camera is like a little bit blurry, but back there is a framed photo on that dresser, and the table, whatever that is, and it has 2 people in it. You're being divinely guided. I feel like you were in a dark place, but you were connecting with the divine, and it shows. It's like I'm seeing like if you had a black piece of paper. Oh, I'm hearing light bright. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I grew up in the like 70s, 80s, so light bright was super popular then. But you take black paper and then you put it up against this like board with a light behind it, and then you take these pegs and you make pictures, okay, and then the pegs light up because the light's behind it. So that's what I'm being reminded of with her blouse there. Like your light is, it's like it wants to just beam. It's like excuse me, coming out. Your throat chakra, you need to express. Your throat chakra is being affected at this time. So work on expressing yourself. Write things down. Okay, you may have been thinking about writing a book. You may have gone through something, especially in regards to a relationship or relationships. Could be with a specific person. It could be multiple people. But I feel like you've gone through something kind of dark that you could write about. And through that, your light is going to really shine through. It's going to help others as well. And lean on your angel, because they're there to help you and guide you. It's like she's almost like peeking over like a teacher, like, yeah, don't leave this part out. Maybe you want to explain that a little further. She's got her hand on her, so she's really giving her support. And I said this to someone because in a personal reading I did, but this card had come out and it's reminding me of it now too. These flowers here, for some reason, I'm getting like when someone passes away and maybe they have like funeral flowers or flowers by someone's photo. So maybe something like died, maybe a love died. But over here we have pink flowers, okay? And again, I don't know if I said it in this reading. I don't think so. I don't know. But rose quartz, okay, is what I'm getting from these pink flowers. I feel like it's really going to, maybe you're writing about self-love. Maybe you had to find self-love in the darkness. Maybe it was, maybe you were being guided by the divine or your angels to come out of the darkness. And it's time for you to share that, because that can also help heal, parts of yourself. Okay. So you may want to work on your creativity at this time, specifically regarding telling some type of story, something you've been through. Okay. What is an action that Cancer can take to get out of her comfort zone, to get out of his or her comfort zone? This is speaking to me, so that was my little slip. But, ooh, nice. Record a video of your goals and share with others. So this is nice because this can keep you accountable. It can, like when somebody has like a gym partner and you guys are going to like meet up every Tuesday or something, and maybe you want to go other days as well, but that Tuesday your buddy, your gym buddy's going to be like, hey, I'm going, you going. So that'll help you stay accountable. Also, if you share something like that, especially on a video, for some reason I feel like people are just going to be more drawn in than if you, unfortunately, than if you like met up with them and we're just conversing and you're telling them, oh, these are some, goals I have. Like, I feel like even a video, like people are going to remember that more for some reason, and they may, but share this with someone who's again, slow down. Use your discernment when you're choosing who you're going to share this with. I'm hearing a few things. Make sure it's no one that's going to copy your ideas. Protect your ideas. Protect yourself, I'm hearing. Okay, so make sure this is someone who isn't going to copy your ideas, someone who will respect your ideas, someone who will have a genuine and authentic interest. Doesn't mean that this is someone you want to collaborate with or partner with, or you want someone to fund. I don't mean like that. This is just having someone you feel safe with, so that it's not just in here and no one knows about it, and then if you don't take any action, no one's gonna like be like, oh, 3 months ago you told me about blah 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 and I haven't seen. When we keep it to ourselves and we keep it hidden, if we don't do it, nobody's gonna be on us. No one's gonna remind us of what we said, of what we put out there, so be selective in what you share, but don't hold back. Just be kind of, choose your words. I'm hearing cautiously, so I don't know, use caution in some way. I'm hearing wolf in sheep's clothing. There may be people, there may be people who might come to your mind first, and you're like, ooh, they would be so enthusiastic, they would really love it, I bet you anything they would be supportive. Record your video first. If you're going to do this, record your video first, watch it a few times, and let the people come to you, to your third eye, your if you're hearing their names, you're seeing their faces, your thought of a person. Be selective in who you share your ideas with. Because I'm hearing some people may be more eager to act on them before even you. okay? And they may just be supportive because I'm here, this is what I'm getting. You are someone who will put the work in, but you may have a lot of things going on and it may take you some time. There may be people in a different like position than you, and they have the time, they have more resources. Maybe you need to like get some kind of resources, whether it's connections, financial or something. Someone else may be in a better position than you in some of those areas, and you may not have a very strong connection, and they may be willing and able to pluck your idea, change it a little, and run off with it. So basically you kind of did this work, and then they're going to take it and take your credit and go run off and do. So be very mindful and careful, cautious about who you're sharing that with. Okay, your angel number for Cancer. What angel number do we have for Cancers? Whoa. All right, so we got 3 numbers. We have number 3. I am charismatic. Cancers are charismatic. Expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. And see, there comes this sharing this video, okay? So even if you are, let's say you do need some kind of funding, or you need some kind of like, maybe you're not the greatest in one, you're not strong in an area or something, and you need to seek some assistance with some parts of your your goals, to achieve that. And so I'm not trying to scare you about the people around you and like everybody's just gonna like they just want to like feed off of you, but I think it's going to resonate with you. I think you've probably been through a lot of stuff and you've seen people's true colors. And so you will be able to get people on board with your ideas. But sometimes people take kindness as a weakness. And because you're charismatic, some people kind of want to swoop in and schmooze, I hear, and you're trusting, or you've been trusting, or they know you to be trusting, and they maybe haven't been around you for a while, so maybe they don't realize that you're going to use your discernment better. You know how to now, and so I think that's where cautious is coming in. Just be cautious, that's all. It doesn't mean don't share or don't involve others. Definitely do, just the right ones, that's all. 88, you are I am wealthy. Okay, wealthy goes beyond money. Okay, so you're on top, okay? You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life, okay? You are wealthy. And then we have 10. I am ingenious. You have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. Okay, again, you're going to be involving others. And that's what I was saying. Like, you may not have strengths in all areas across the board, but you can direct others on how to carry those things out. How can they assist you? You may have people already working for you, or working with you, and so you may need to lean on them a little bit more, the right ones, to delegate some of these things. Nice. Okay, on to Leo. All right, for Leo, I'm hearing hungry lion. I have my Leo in Venus. You may be really hungry right now for, I mean, I'm kind of hungry. I need to get some lunch. But I feel like hungry for success, I'm hearing. Adventure. Sorry, you know what I was hearing. Okay, so what can you tell us, Spirit, for Leo regarding creativity? Here we go. Career. Is it one? Yeah, one. Yoga. Interesting. Okay. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. It's showing the chakras. Okay. So maybe you have some, oh, as I'm saying that, my neck is like tense. So maybe I need to work on my posture here. She's got very nice posture. So yoga is going to help you align your chakras and get that third eye going, stimulate mentally. You're going to be able to really, with your chakras in alignment, I feel like I'm hearing fire off. I feel like it's really going to, I'm hearing bang. I don't know why I even just did that, but, yeah, I'm hearing energy healing. So besides yoga, okay, and I'm doing this too, so in alignment. So if you have an opportunity for some energy healing, okay, like what I have in the background, playing the chakra frequency for sacral chakra, 288 hertz right now. Okay, so that's just something I pulled up on YouTube. You may live somewhere. If you look it up in your community, there may be like free like healing out there. Even I'm sure you can find paid healing services, but there may even be I'm hearing Facebook groups where they might do like free meditations or guided meditations, yoga as well. So something to do with the body. Maybe you recently started a yoga class, or I know there's even like apps on your phone for yoga. There may be out in nature. Sometimes groups will bring yoga to the public. Sometimes those are free, or they just want a donation. So that is going to really fire off a lot of things when your chakras in alignment. I feel like you're going to be better equipped and ready to go on your adventure. So, all right, Leo, what can Leo do to get out of their comfort zone? Maybe yoga is like not in your comfort zone. Okay, maybe yoga is not something that you would naturally gravitate toward, and so that might be an action that's just coming to me. It's not on the card. What action do you have for Leo to get out of their comfort zone? 2 cards came out. Do that thing you've been procrastinating over. That's one. Whatever that is for you. And ask your friend to assign you homework. Don't forget the due date. I mean, that could be so many things. Maybe there's something you want to do with a friend and you want to take on one part of it. Maybe you want to go take a yoga class with your friend and you're saying to your friend, hey, if I look up the information, will you just go with me? And then the friend says, yeah, okay, if you look up the information and you get all the details, I will definitely go. Boom, there's your homework. And then you say, okay, when should we try to go by? And you say, oh, in the next couple, your friend says in the next couple weeks. Okay, so now, boom, you got homework. Before 2 weeks, you need to come up with some detailed information on the next steps for when you go to a yoga class. Just an example that came to my mind. I don't know. But it's involving another person. So I feel like, oh, you know what? An adventure. Maybe it has something to do with adventure as well. Maybe there's something you and another person have talked about doing and you keep putting it off. And maybe you want someone to help you stay accountable so that you can actually bring it to life. Okay? What angel number do you have for Leo? For Leos, please. What angel number do you have for Leo's spirit? Oh, all right. So we have 2 here. We have 2 cards and number 2. I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Okay, well, it is talking about connecting with others, but this is talking more like on a 5D level. But I'm getting that you also want to connect with people on a 3D level that's been in your personal development action suggestion. So trust your intuition. We also have 55. I am evolving. I feel like this person is evolving. They're working on it. Their chakras are in alignment. They're going to feel better. That's going to affect their confidence. They're going to be able to achieve things. They're going to evolve. Substantial changes in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. So maybe that's why you've been procrastinating. Maybe there's something that's been maybe something you've been putting off kind of triggers insecurities. Maybe it's a fear you've had, but you want to conquer it. You want to face it. Spring is coming, okay? Time for a fresh start. So, time to face your fears, Leo. You're a lion, you know? You're no coward, right? You're no cowardly lion. You can do it. Get out there and do some yoga. Take that adventure. All right. That's good. Okay. Hopefully that helps you, Leo. So let's move on to Virgo. I like Virgos. My dad is a Virgo. My son was a Virgo. I feel like Virgos are good people to like rely on, and at least for me, I felt pretty safe around Virgos. For Virgo spirit, what can you tell us about what can you tell Virgo about their life path, life purpose, career, education, creativity? What message do you have in one card? Something, no. What message do you have for Virgo spirit? Okay. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. I feel like you have been listening to your intuition. You've been embracing it to the point where it's like on fire. I feel like your intuition, and I feel like you have a very strong connection with your beliefs, what you believe in, whether it's the universe, angels, the divine, God, whatever. I just feel like you're really allowing yourself to be guided. You're really taking your hands off that steering wheel. See how she's just like letting go to the point where her hands are like behind her. That's how much she has let go of that control. And it is working. Keep doing it. I mean, that is like, to me, that's clear, simple. It's really beautiful. So what can you do, Virgo, to get out of your comfort zone? Ooh. 2 cards here. Share an idea for a project on social media. I feel like people will really be like excited for you, because if you're like the Virgos that I know, you really pay attention to detail, and so if you share your ideas, I feel like people are going to be excited for what's to come because they know you'll put out something good. I'm hearing good product, whether it's, something you make, something you sell, whatever, even if it's just, something like verbal or visual or something. Maybe you're an artist of some type, and art forms come in all different ways, but I just feel like people will be excited and like eager. I'm hearing on the edge of their seats. So I feel like a lot of people will definitely be interested if you do that. And also ask for a 10% discount from your coffee shop. Maybe somebody here is like feeling like they have to follow the rules. But you know what? I mean, you have really let go. You are really, like, you deserve it. I feel like you deserve it. You can ask for 10% and they should just give you a free one for asking. How about that? Hopefully you'll get it. You don't like coffee? Ask for something else. Maybe you don't go to a coffee shop. Maybe you always go and get a breakfast sandwich or donut, or I don't know, whatever. I mean, you deserve it. Test it out. Do it as a test. It's just supposed to get you out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're somebody who doesn't do things like that. Why not? I mean, maybe they're just waiting for you to do it. See what happens. Okay. So, that was quick. Angel number for Virgo, 77. I am brave. Look at that. Look, Virgo. Ask for that discount. You are brave. You can do it. Don't be scared. It is time to move on from the old patterns. That's so funny. It's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now's the time to be bold and brave. So get out there and get your 10%. Get your 10% discount, Virgo. Okay, let's move on to Libra. Libra. Sorry, that's just kind of funny. What do you have for Libra spirit? Hi, Libras. I know a lot of Libras, all different kinds too. So it makes me think that there are other, kind of more major placements are. Is that what I'm trying to say? Maybe the ones that I know, the people are real different or something like that. So for Libra, regarding life purpose, life path, creativity, career, education, what do you have for Libra, please? Right there. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. I'm hearing repentance. Is that a word? All right. So I feel like the Libras I'm talking to, the Libras watching, you may be dealing with something. So these wings, they look crooked. They look, I feel like maybe you could be experiencing some difficulty. Maybe things are not like the worst they've been, but like struggling. It's not all gloomy, gloom and doom. There's some bright spots, but I feel like you have been really disconnected with something higher than yourself. And if you're open to it, not only your angels, but your ancestors, at this time, I think it's important for you to ground yourself. Your head may be kind of in the clouds. Like their head is up here. I mean, obviously, and then they're on the ground, but they're like kneeling. So I feel like you need grounding would really help you to get your head kind of out of that fog in the clouds. Kind of break up those clouds. Let the sun come through. The clouds will clear when you can make that connection. But you really, it's going to take the communication from you. It's really going to take communication from you. And it's so, that blue is so vibrant. It's not like a very light, muted blue. So I'm getting that, I'm getting that you really will benefit from this, okay? I feel also that maybe there's something you feel like you need to explain. I don't know if this is, you need to explain to someone else, or almost like offer an explanation, offer this person, they're almost like, I feel like kneeling, almost like in a forgiving type of position. Their head is down, they're not looking up, almost like, is there shame, guilt, regret, remorse involved? Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do one thing a little different for Libra, because this is a totally different vibe from the previous, I don't know what, 5 or so signs we've done before, we just finished with. But I'm going to get a chakra card for Libras. Maybe this can help you a little more. Quest. So now this person, their head is up, they're looking forward, they have their arms open, and they have a white, like robe or something around them. And it's even over their head. And then the see how I feel like it's not as dark or cloudy, gloomy. It's a little bit lighter. Yeah, even from this image to this, I feel like is kind of this background to this. It's how it's like changed. Like you're embracing it. You're being open to faith, to the divine, to something higher, something other than yourself. And the path is blue, so I feel like you are you're gonna, if you open yourself up, you connect, this is saying angels. I'm also getting ancestors. If for some people that might feel silly, like I don't know these angels, I don't know ancestors, whatever. And let me say something about ancestors, talking to your ancestors. Let's say some of your ancestors, okay? Let's say you a couple generations back or something, you heard about these people, or about these people, and maybe some of them are a little questionable, a little sketchy. You don't have to reach out to them, okay? If they didn't make good decisions when they were here, I wouldn't be reaching out asking them for help. I mean, I'm not wishing bad things on them, but they wouldn't, if they weren't people that I would go to here in the 3D for advice or for support or for encouragement or guidance, then I'm not calling on them when they're up there or wherever out in the universe. I'm not calling on those ancestors. So I don't know if that's something that you've ever considered or thought about or came to you, but let's say you have a grandma or something that passed away, and you didn't know her, but she was living when you were born, and you only heard good stories from all different kinds of people, so you can kind of feel like, yeah, it's pretty consistent. Reach out to your grandma, but I feel like this person is doing that. And this robe isn't necessarily, it's like a whitish purple, okay? So I feel like they have embraced, they have been open to talking with something higher than themselves, and they're going to go with their intuition, and then they're going to move forward on this path of communicating with others. Maybe it's something that needs to be said. Maybe you're looking for someone, or this is how you're going to begin your quest. Maybe you're looking for yourself. Maybe you're looking for your inner self, your true self. You might want to look up cattails for those plants back there. Yeah, okay, so that's a chakra card for Libra. That was just a little extra because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just getting a different vibe. So, what can Libras do for courage to get out of their comfort zone? How can they put their courage over comfort? Whoa. Okie dokie. That was too many cards. So, maybe you haven't taken much action. Maybe there's a lot of things that you've put off. But can we get one card, please, for Libra? Putting courage. Thank you. Find someone you can mentor and set up recurring meetups. So I'm getting give back. Okay. Maybe there's something that you're very skilled at. Maybe there's someone who's been asking you to teach them something, show them something. I mean, I'm getting sewing. Like, it could be something so simple. It could even be a child. You know, maybe you know how to do this one little thing, you know, how to like make a bracelet or something. And, you know, you're going to, this, like maybe you have like a niece or a nephew or something and they, you know, whatever. I mean, we can mentor in so many different ways. I mean, even look up different ways to mentor if you don't know, you know, you feel like, I don't have anything. I don't know anybody. Like, I don't know. They want you to set up recurring meetups, though. This might even be someone where you mentoring them on something could also just be like the reason you get together with this person, but through that there will be something else that comes out of it. I don't know, you know, like I said, reach out to your, who you feel comfortable on the 5D connecting with, you know. But I don't think that you want to stay like this, Libra, you know. There may even be people waiting. There may even be someone waiting, or people waiting to hear what you have to say. They might be waiting for you to show up. They might be waiting for you to finally get on that path. Maybe you haven't been on the right path. Or maybe you've been very silent and they're waiting just for communication. But first you need to connect with something greater than yourself and then follow your intuition. Okay? So because right now I feel like Libra, when we're asking for you know, guidance on your life path, life purpose, I feel like the reason it's not coming out as clearly, or there's not like something direct, like specific we're talking about, because I feel like, excuse me, the Libra's watching and this could just be, you know, Libra is very prominent in your chart, or it's one of your main, you know, 3 signs, or you really resonate with Libra energy traits. So I feel like, but the Libras that are resonating with this, I feel like maybe you're a little, I don't want to say lost, but maybe I'm hearing at a loss, fog. Maybe you're just feeling like you're not sure where you're supposed to be. And that's why we're not getting like something more specific on, you know, being creative or a vocation or education. Like this is saying connect for that guidance, okay? The first step is making the connection. The guidance on your path will come later, after that connection's made, after you receive, you know, what you're looking for on your quest. Okay, right now you're on the quest for what it is that you really want, what it is that you feel is your purpose. So I feel like I don't want to say you're not there yet. Don't take that as everyone else is ahead of you. Everyone has their own timing. And what I'm getting is, if something landed in your lap right now, you are not ready to do anything with it. So it wouldn't make sense to, you know, encourage you to do this or to do that when you don't even understand that is, you know, really for you. I feel like there's something that you're not trusting in yourself, or you're feeling disconnected, or maybe there's some things that repent is coming up. Maybe you've, you know, put something out there in the universe that you're not feeling good about, and you have to like get right before, you know, more clarity comes in, or guidance. Maybe you have to be right within yourself before that's going to happen, because you won't be ready for it. So what angel number do you have for Libra? Libra 66. I am positive. I feel like the Libra is not feeling very positive about themselves. You know, and that could be how other people are seeing you too, you know. It could involve how other people are looking at you. But talk to your angels, your ancestors, your guides. Talk it out. And if you don't know how to do that, like, you can literally sit in your home and speak out loud as if someone was there. Who cares what people think? I mean, who cares, you know? Just get it out. You're going to feel better. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. Yeah, so I do feel like you've been going through something. It probably had to do with other people or another person. You may not be feeling like you are deserving of unconditional love. It may be confusing. It may not feel real when someone offers it. Maybe you've turned down unconditional love when it was offered to you. Maybe you're needing unconditional love. Maybe you're not sure who you can get that from anymore. I don't know. I'm just feeling guided for one more card, okay? And this is from Which one is this called? Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Looks like that. I feel like Libra needs a little extra attention right now. A little unconditional love. Witch. Justice is coming. 27. I feel like that's also number 9. 9 can break down to 333. I feel like communication is also coming. Justice is coming. I feel like communication is coming. And you can put your guard down. You can put your weapon down. There's also a bat in here. Again, it's like a weapon. I feel like you can put your guard down. You may have things that have been kind of put up on a shelf or locked away in a box. I feel like these are your feelings. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to show your face, or you feel like you need to prepare for this. Justice is coming. Things are going to balance out, Libra. Okay, so let's move on to Scorpio. Libra, I hope that helped you. Good luck. So Scorpio, Scorpio is my moon. Yeah, my moon is moon is in Scorpio. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm feeling a little out of sorts right now. What can you tell us? What can you tell Scorpios about their life purpose, life path, creativity, career, education, author? Just like Cancer, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. I feel like something ended, Scorpio. I feel like you've been protecting yourself at this time. She's got a bracelet, a ring. I'm taking that as like, you know, like when people wear like jewelry, protecting themselves, black tourmaline, onyx, a lot of different protection crystals. You might want to journal at this time. I feel like that'll help you focus. I'm getting a different vibe than I did with Cancer when this card came out. This I'm feeling almost like if somebody writes like a memoir. Or yeah, journaling. It doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be shared with others. And I'm also getting something about truth or accuracy, perspectives. When you're writing, you may find, you may realize, let's say you're journaling, you may, as you're journaling, as you're writing these thoughts down and you're letting it flow, allow it to flow and not control what comes out. But I feel like there's going to be this kind of almost like an epiphany, like what you're writing, if it involved other people, it's one perspective. I mean, I've heard there's 3 sides to a story. Yours, theirs, and the truth. So there's 2 people, well, an angel, you know, and this person here. Now the angel is looking like she's looking on, kind of observing, reading what she's writing down. But how is that angel interpreting it? Is she interpreting it the same way the woman is that's writing it? Like 2 different perspectives. And you may come to that realization through expressing yourself. There may be something that needs to be like the window. It might open up a window to another view. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. What can you guide Scorpio with? How can Scorpio find guidance through getting out of their comfort zone? That's a lot of cards that came out again. Again, maybe there's been part of you that kind of let something close off. I'm getting something die and you didn't replace it, or you just, that it's been stagnant, no moving, nothing's moving, I'm hearing. That's interesting. 2 cards came out, but they like dropped and then went 2 different ways. So they landed, you know, like this. Spend a weekend on a trip alone and share an idea for a project on social media. When you're alone might be a good time for you to be able to do some introspection, some reflection. Now, if you can't afford to go on a trip, I mean, even taking yourself away from where you normally are, your home or wherever you usually are, and then going somewhere else for a period of time. I mean, you can even go to a lake for an afternoon or something, you know, but take some time for yourself. Remove yourself and spend time alone. You may come up with an idea, or you may already have an idea that you can share on social media. And if not social media, maybe just share with people that you feel you can trust, that will appreciate what you are sharing, will have an interest in it. Yeah, so I'm getting almost kind of a similar, not a little similar vibe to Libra, but not exactly. I feel like Libra is kind of more, I'm hearing caught up in something, caught up in themselves. I feel like Scorpio has moved out of that. If they were even there, they may not have been as caught up, but they still need to get something out, and they were kind of like something might be dying and they just need to release it, but it's kind of a lower like the energy is a little bit lower, not so much in like the creative mind or an enthusiastic mind, more of a reflection, I feel. Angel number, please, for Scorpio. What angel number? Thank you. 26. I am tactful. You may need to use some tact when you're expressing yourself. Yeah, I feel like something was dying or died, and you may even be wanting to write a letter to someone. It doesn't mean you have to send it or share it, but you know, you may be have been closed off, and now you really want to express yourself, but just, you know, be tactful in how you, if you're actually communicating with someone else, I guess it's a reminder to be tactful. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. 26 adds up to 8. I feel in doing this, you'll have some good results. But in working with others, sometimes when we have that desire to succeed, we can get like, blinders. And, you know, it's like, no, we know what we want, you know, and then we can sometimes not be so tactful in our delivery when working with others. So I don't know if that's a reminder for you. Excuse me. Okay, so that's Scorpio. I need some water. What are we on next? Sagittarius. Okay. I don't like refilling my water. It's a good way to tell how much you've been drinking as well. Okay. Sagittarius. What can you tell Sagittarius regarding their creativity, education, career, life path, life purpose? What do you have for Sagittarius, Spirit? What do you have for Sagittarius? Okay, study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Well, you are wise. So there's a lot of blue in here. There's also a time with the sand, the hourglass with the sand. That's in the back. I feel like you need to take time, and don't worry how much time. It's going to take some time to absorb the resources, but you will gain confidence through that because you'll be applying yourself and you're going to be following through, and that's a gift to yourself. And from that, you'll gain your confidence, and with the confidence, you'll start to have more clarity on what it is that you're looking for, what it is you're trying to do, where you're trying to go. You might be someone older. This might be like a new kind of path that you're on. Maybe you are revisiting something. Like, say you had an interest in the past, or you did some type of work in the past and you haven't been doing that for a while. Now you're kind of wanting to go back to it, so you need to do some research, You know, maybe it's been some time since you've been in this, done this area. The throat chakra, I feel, is, oh, excuse me, being affected at this time. When you think of throat chakra, think ear, nose, throat. So anything that will affect that area, it can have to do with, you know, listening, you're taking in information, you know, processing it all, like, yeah, I feel like you're very focused, though. I do feel like part of you, like, you're wise, and I do feel like even though this person isn't showing their eyes, the owl is. So I feel like you have an awareness. Like, even though you're very focused, there's this other awareness about you. I think that's going to help. He's wearing a key. I feel like there's, I don't know if it's a resource or something you're going to read, something you're going to come across, some type of knowledge. It's going to be key. The key, I'm hearing to open a door, to key to your success. I feel like something's going to be unlocked. Maybe you're going to come across some knowledge, some information. It's going to kind of unlock like this wisdom or this awareness. But you're working on something right now. You're trying to figure something out, some clarity. You may, if it's something that you're revisiting or something that's new, that may be why your confidence needs a little boost, because you might be feeling like, you know, more new or less experienced, less knowledgeable about this at this time. Okay. So what action can Sagittarius, I hope I was calling you Sagittarius. What action can Sagittarius take? Write your bucket list down, put it somewhere you'll see frequently. So what I'm getting is simply you're so focused, sometimes we forget about other things. I mean, look, there's like really nothing else around. He's got this time bottle and he's got a bird. There's nothing else around. So maybe you need to just kind of remind yourself that even though you're focused and, you know, you have your purpose is to gain some clarity, some knowledge, some confidence, you got to remind yourself there are other things, you know, because when you're done studying, what else do you want to do, you know? I'm hearing all work and no play. So, dull boy. Dull. They're dull. They could be dull. Yeah, you might have a pet, and it might just be you and your pet. So remind yourself that even though you're very focused, determined on something specific or in particular, or you might be trying to figure out what am I gonna specifically focus on. that, you know, and writing your bucket list down too might also unlock some of, it might unlock some clarity for you. It might give you some clarity. You might write down some things on your bucket list and see a theme. I think I was saying this to someone else, seeing a theme, but this theme is going to be different than, I think, from, it's similar. That was for Gemini, I think. I feel like you're kind of wondering, like you're trying to figure out something, and I feel like this bucket list is going to help you kind of figure out, like, you know, maybe you're seeing kind of similarities in this bucket list, and it's like, oh, I see, you know, all these things kind of have to do with this profession or this industry or this, you know, this something that you want to do. And it might, you know, unlock, you might have an epiphany from that. It's not just to remind yourself of all the things that you want to do this bucket list. Okay, for Sagittarius, what angel number do you have for Sagittarius? What angel number do you have for Sagittarius, please? Spirit, universe. What angel number can help Sagittarius, give them some enlightenment? Okay, we got 2. We have 21 and 88. 21, I am inspiring. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized projects. 21 also breaks down or adds to 3. I do feel like you do have a strong will to succeed. This person, they're just so focused because they're going to make it happen. They're going to do it. They're going to figure it out. They're going to unlock that. They've got the key. 88, I am wealthy. You are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. I do feel like you're working hard at trying to figure this out, and you are going to. And you will prosper. You will have abundance because of your success from your opportunities. You're wealthy, and like I was saying, wealthy comes in all different kinds. Wealth comes in different kinds of ways. This person has a wealth of knowledge. Okay, so that's good. Just don't forget to look up every once in a while, Sagittarius. Do some things on your bucket list. Okay, next we have Capricorn. Capricorn. What do you have for Capricorn, please, regarding their life purpose? Excuse me. Career. Education, their life path. What message do you have for Capricorn? What message do you have for Capricorn? Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. I feel like you have a big heart. You may work in the medical field. I'm hearing dental, dentist. I'm getting that you may hide behind something, though, that you do. Or you may be hiding something that you do from others. Take that off. Show your whole self. Express yourself. Express yourself. I believe this is going to affect your money, and sharing it with others will affect, you know, it's a sharing our gifts, especially like healing gifts with other people, is an act of love. So there's a lot of green here. The scrubs are green, and that's the heart chakra speaking to me. I also feel like it's going to affect your money. The more you can share your gifts, the more you can take the mask off and be the, oh, I just pulled a card in someone's reading yesterday, and it said, live your soul, not a role. Something like that. So I feel like even like you have a role as a healer in some way. Maybe you're not even getting paid for it. Maybe you are. Maybe that's an ambition, but you have this role, but I feel like you're not completely letting yourself, I'm hearing, take center stage, be on the stage as well. Like, say you are a doctor, right? And I don't know if you're like humble. I'm getting more like not as confident. I'm hearing fraud, phony. And I'm not saying like, oh, you're a doctor and you're not even confident. I mean, who wants to go to a doctor who's lacking confidence? Not me. I don't know. Maybe you feel like your personality isn't important, and so it doesn't need to come out that much or something. Maybe you hide behind this. Maybe people are always introducing you as, you know what you are, and they're not able to then really connect with who you are. Yeah, let's see what comes out for your that's interesting. I don't know exactly. The mask is a little blue, so maybe you need to communicate more, speak more. Ear, nose, throat, so it could be listening. Oh. For courage over comfort, ask for a 10% discount from your coffee shop. Okay. So sometimes professionals get discounts, and maybe you maybe this is encouraging you to okay, so I'm getting this scenario right now. I'm seeing this scenario where was I? Okay, I think I was at work, and someone actually came in and they said they were, I don't remember if they said they were in the military or they said they were like a first responder or something, but they were asking about a discount. They were asking about a discount. If the store gave out a certain discount for this group of people. I don't remember what the answer was, but let's say you go into a coffee shop every morning and you don't necessarily let's say you don't wear scrubs, okay, but you are like a physician, okay, and maybe they have a sign that says, you know, they'll give out discounts to people in these industries, you know, I mean, like even I know like bars do that sometimes. They have like certain nights where, you know, if you work in the hospitality industry, you can get a discount or something, right? Like, so maybe it's something like that, and nobody really knows that you have this profession, right? So I'm feeling like become more like one, instead of separating yourself like I do this and I'm this, like you're both at the same time, okay? I don't know if this is making sense to people. I don't feel like this is necessarily going to speak to a lot of Capricorns, but you know, so I'm getting like, let's say you get coffee every morning and you never mention, or maybe the people at the register, like you walk up to the counter and they never see, like they only see the top part and you're always wearing a jacket. So they never see on the bottom you actually have scrubs on, okay? And they don't ever say, hey, are you a blah, 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 a nurse, you an EMT or something? You know, let me give you a discount. Well, you know what? This time you say it. You say, oh, I'm a firefighter. Could I get a discount? Do you guys give discounts? I'm a first responder. You know, I work in hospitality. I work in this shopping center at the healing place 3 doors down. Do you give discounts to the people in this shopping center? I mean, I feel like I don't feel like you're bragging, but I feel like you're kind of taking that mask off and you're blending the two. You're blending the two lives because they're still a part of you. That's you, you know. I'm not saying that we are our jobs, okay? If somebody, you know, is a works for I'm trying to use the right word, for lack of a better, like in sanitation. I was going to say a garbage man or something, right? So let's say you work in sanitation and you don't necessarily tell people. Because maybe you did in the past and people then had this assumption of you, or you know, you are a physician but you don't ask people to call you doctor. And I'm not saying you should ask people to call you doctor, you know, if you're just out at a barbecue, you know. Or maybe you go to conventions and you are always wearing, that's the hat you put on. This person's wearing a hat, okay? So maybe you always wear that hat. Oh, who are you bringing to this convention? Are you bringing yourself or are you bringing the doctor, you know? Because you are the doctor. You know, maybe you don't ever go out for lunch. Maybe you just go sit in your car and check your emails and stuff on breaks. And then, you know, like, so I'm here to incorporate the two. Yeah. And ask for that discount. Who was the other one that needed to ask for the discount? Virgo. You and Virgo. I hope you guys, you know, I hope they just give it to you. I mean, you're a healer. Virgo is working so hard. You guys earned it, okay? All right, getting closer to the end. What do we have? Oh, you need angel number for Capricorn. Oh. 111. I am creative. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. And I feel like you are creative, okay? So I feel like creating a life you love, you have to incorporate all of it. It's going to be well-rounded. It's going to like I'm seeing an umbrella and it's all underneath there. So incorporate more of who you are. Incorporate more of you, I'm hearing. And you will have support. If there's something that you are so we can be creative in the ways we do things as well. It doesn't mean that we're always creating something tangible, okay? Or something like an object. It can be how we are creating environments, creating relationships, creating opportunities, okay? You're creative. But whatever it is that you are creating, remember to put that out into the universe. Communicate what it is that you want, that blue mask with the divine, those white and the white all around, okay? So express what it is that you want, and creation. Yeah, trust yourself. I hear it'll come. You just needed a prompt, reminder, confirmation. Okay. Let's move on. Oh. All right. So that was Capricorn. We are on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Sorry, that kind of just like fizzled out, I guess. I feel like Capricorn, you got it. You got it. I feel like you got it under control. Just work on bringing it all together so you're not spread so thin, I'm hearing. Okay. So Aquarius, what can you tell Aquarius spirit? What do they need to know regarding life path, creativity, life purpose, education, career? What does Aquarius need to know? We have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. I feel like you're very interested in what the future will bring, and you are putting trust in the divine guidance that you're receiving. and you're very focused. I feel like this is the closest you've been, and you feel like what you are focused on is, it's like you can touch it. It's so close you can touch it, or you already have it. It's in your hands, but you're very focused on it. And she's like, she's got a dress on with some jewelry. She doesn't look disheveled or anything. I feel like you're looking the part too. So I feel like things are really lining up for you. You're kind of so focused that you're not really seeing anything else but that. So what I'm getting is, although you're trusting that this is working out, that it will work out, what I'm getting is you can look up once in a while. You know, you can take your focus off, because you've got it, okay? You've got it. So you can take your focus off a little. It's still here. Trust it's not going anywhere. You got this. You got this. But put your head up once in a while and look around, because you can miss things too. You can miss people. You can miss other opportunities. Now, I know that you're not looking for other opportunities to take your focus away, because you want to focus on what you have. I understand that. But there was a few different signs that kind of were alluding to this a little bit. What I'm about to say is that you can be so focused that you forget to have fun. You forget to connect with others. And in the background, this is like a pale green. So I feel like it can affect your heart chakra, might be affected a little bit, and your money. Maybe the heart needs some activation. Maybe you're like, I feel like you have love. I feel like maybe your heart isn't completely closed off, but I feel like your heart chakra, I'm hearing awakening, jolt. Like I'm seeing, what is it called? Like a defibrillator, when someone has like they're having a heart attack and they gotta shock their heart. And it'll be more vibrant, like this green up here. And I feel like it's affecting your money. That the money isn't as strong. Yeah, I feel like it's affecting your money a little bit. But I do believe that you are listening to your intuition and accepting and open to guidance you have. But that green is also behind her, so I kind of feel like, and then you're laser focused here, so I kind of feel like you're turning your back a little bit on like love, and it's affecting your money. But you can look up once in a while because you've got it. It's in the palm of your hands. You've got it. Okay. So what action can you take to get out of your comfort zone? And your comfort zone is like being, it seems like your comfort zone right now is being completely dead, like locked on your goals. And I'm not downing that. I'm not giving you crap for that. It's just, there's got to be more. And I totally understand if you're, okay, 3 of these came out. I'm just going to keep these 3. I don't know what they say yet. I didn't turn them over, but I'm not saying it's not, because I understand like entrepreneurship, starting your own thing. I understand all of that. I've done that. I'm still doing it. You know, I get it. But what happens is we become unbalanced, and then we see that play out. We see that become evident in other areas of our life. And what we thought was going to bring us the success and happiness and all of that, it's not that it doesn't, but then we see, oh, I put so much of my focus and time on this and I have achieved it. Wow, I cannot believe I never thought I would get this. But now I'm like, I don't have any friends around. Now all the people I talk to, you know, they're just associates, or they have to do with this achievement I have, or these goals that I, you know, achieved, the success I have. You know, they might be my like associates, co-workers, clients, but maybe you go home and there's no one there. Maybe you know, at night, on the weekends, when you're during your free time, you know, there's no one really around, because everyone knew you were so focused, and it's like, oh, we don't want to bother you. We wanted you to succeed. And you're like, well, I did, but nobody's around. So, yeah. So just be careful of that. Just so, okay, these 3 that came out, I'm hearing pick one, at least. Go to a different city and explore. That could just be get your mind somewhere else for a little bit. Take a break, okay? Apply for a job that intimidates you. Maybe you're very focused on learning something, and now it's time to take your new knowledge, your new skill, and apply it somewhere. And maybe it's more comfortable for you to just stay focused on it and not take that leap to the next step, take the next step. That could be why it's affecting your money. Balance your bank account. Okay, so maybe it's affecting your money. Maybe what you've been focusing on also isn't bringing money in yet. May not even be meant to bring in money. I don't know what you're focusing on. I feel like it could have something to do, this looks like an orb. I don't know if this is supposed to be a crystal ball, an orb, but it could be something like metaphysical, spiritual, divinely connected, paranormal. So maybe it's not something like that you will make money with, or you're not making that money yet. So maybe you also need like another job, and there's like an opportunity that has presented itself, but it kind of intimidates you, and for some reason, and but it could, if you went toward it, you could actually bring in like an extra income or something like that. So those are, I don't know if I showed that or not, but those are your action suggestions. Let's get an angel number for you, and then we'll move on to Pisces, last but not least. Okay, 44. I am supported. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. All right, so it's confirming what you're already doing. Like, you're determined, so therefore you're probably being very diligent in the action you're taking toward this. But there is something else, and that is going to affect your stability. You have the 4s here. Also adds to 8, so you will have blessings coming from it. You will have rewards coming from your determination, your commitment, your focus. But there's also encouraging you to take a break from time to time. You don't have to let it go. you can take that with you, and and go and explore somewhere else. Go visit a friend. Go, I don't know. You can take it with you. It's not going anywhere. So, and Spirit doesn't want you to let it go. But I really think you don't want to deprive yourself of, it's supposed to be enjoyable. You want to enjoy the process as well. And I'm not saying that you're not enjoying the process. This can be very enjoyable for people. They can love focusing on that. She doesn't look miserable, but I'm not seeing a lot of joy here. I'm just seeing her very serious and focused. And I'm just really getting that, keep it with you, but look up once in a while. Smell the roses, smell the coffee. Yeah. So, okay, Aquarius, you're very serious. This is really good because you're accomplishing what you want, and that's awesome. Alrighty, so Pisces is our last sign, our final sign. Pisces, what do you have for Pisces? What can you tell Pisces regarding their life path, regarding their life purpose, their career, anything about education, creativity, what they're creating? What do you have for Pisces? It's my dog running around, if you're hearing that. And if you didn't hear me earlier, I am playing music for the sacral chakra. It's 288 hertz, which helps with your creativity. Yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. Okay, so I feel like there's something that is affecting your heart. And your chi, your life force energy. I feel like you may have blockages. You may feel, I'm feeling like locked up tight. So I know that she's like this. And there was, I don't remember who had, this might have come out once or twice already, but whoever had this, they were doing this. I feel like you need to do this. I don't feel like you've been doing this and you need to do this so that you can be more like this. I don't feel that you've been necessary. You may have been thinking about doing it. It may have been suggested for you to do something like that. And if it's not yoga that speaks to you, something that's really going to, so be physical. You want to be physical, but also be enjoying it. Okay, you want to enjoy it. I just feel like, because I do think that your heart chakras being, well, I think all the chakras, but I feel like a lot of it's coming from the heart. Like the heart chakra is like a main, like there's something to do with like broken heart, maybe healing, a heart that needs to be healed. And it could go way back, like it could be like long overdue, but now other chakras are being affected and you just need to be in more alignment. I feel like that's going to help you, because again, this is not, this is like Libra isn't talking about like something specific regarding like your purpose, your career, you know, education, creativity. It's not referencing that. It's like you got to get right first and then we'll get to that. So I feel like, you know, let's do another card. I feel like that's kind of like the base, like you need that message first, but you may feel, because I know Pisces can kind of get lost up in their heads. So I feel like that's not enough for you for some reason, and you need something else too. So what else? Is there something else Pisces needs to hear? Time to decide. Okay. What did I say? Pisces can get stuck up in their head, and sometimes that is preventing them or slowing down having to make a decision. So make a decision based on your heart's true desires. And what I was saying before is I thought something was really affecting your heart. So, okay. So there is a lot of blue and there's all these numbers. So I feel like, I'm feeling a lot of different things. I'm feeling like for some people, they really resonate with numbers, okay? You also may work with numbers. I'm not getting that for very many people at all. But I feel like if you are noticing numbers, that's happening on purpose. You may be wondering what they mean. You may be looking into that, and it might be like you might be learning about angel codes, numerology, and then your head might be swimming around with numbers and messages and getting confused and all that. Also, there may have been a lot of time that has passed, or you've wanted to communicate something And there were lots of days that came and went. There were lots of opportunities that have come and gone. And I'm getting time wasted. Time's kind of being wasted, or like the calendar, the dates keep coming and going, and in the meantime, she's grabbing onto something. What does it say again? Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Right. So it's like that can also look like options, opportunities, like all these things. There's so many things. How can I pick just one? Well, guess what? Time to make a decision. Time to make a decision now. Okay. Like, you've had a lot of time. A lot of time has gone by. You're losing time. You're at this point now, you're wasting time. If you are seeing synchronicities in numbers, if you're seeing the same numbers over and over, if you're seeing and you're feeling like this is a sign, what does this mean? It is a sign. Look it up, look into it, see what those numbers say. Read, if you're looking this up online, look at many different, okay, I'm being told to tell you to look up, don't just like Google something and go with the first thing you see. Look at a few different things, but don't get stuck and just be like totally distracted by now all these different things you're seeing. No. What really, when you read it or you read it, just strikes you, it's like, oh, that's it. Okay, I know I read 5 things. The first 2 seem like, yeah, that made sense. Okay, it can make sense, but what is speaking to you? What, like, if you know, I use this example a lot when I'm trying to explain to people, like, I can get messages, I can see signs, but there's this certain something that happens for me, and when this happens, it doesn't happen in every situation, but when this does happen, I know that's it. Okay, so if you know that game Tetris, where the like shapes or whatever come down, maybe they're not shapes, but like it looks like Legos or bricks or whatever, they come down and then they keep stacking, and you have to like fit it so it locks it like a puzzle piece. Okay, so it's when they interlock like a puzzle piece, and that brick fit that space exactly. Boom. That's when I know, when I'm like, oh, this doesn't feel right, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's that feeling. Or you get a puzzle piece and boom, it locks right in there. It's not one that looks like it and you can wedge it in there, because that that you're still like, okay, yeah, I filled that spot, and you're looking to move on to another part of the puzzle, but there's something like telling you that's probably not the one, but you wanted to fit that puzzle space, and it'll do for now, but you know that you're probably going to come across the right puzzle piece, and you're going to have to take this one out. Okay, so if you're wondering about numbers or signs, stop dilly-dallying. I'm hearing, stop taking so much damn time. And if it doesn't feel like you found that right puzzle piece, that's not it. So it doesn't matter that you looked up 5 definitions of the number 77 and the first 2 made sense. They're probably all going to make sense. What feels like, that's it. That's the missing piece. That's the key. That's the key that fits in this lock. That's the Tetris piece. Okay? That's what you're looking for. For some reason, I was supposed to clarify that. Alrighty. So for Pisces, what action can they take to get them kind of unstuck? Make a list of things you're dreading. Do one thing first. Do one thing first thing in the morning until everything is crossed off. Okay, so what I'm getting is Pisces, where is that? You may have lost a lot of time. You may have been procrastinating because you've been so distracted and you haven't made decisions. And now you may have things that have piled up that you need to do. And some of these things you really didn't want to do in the first place, but you have to do them. Some of the things that you have to do might have to do with numbers. I'm hearing taxes. There's definitely communication that you need to extend or put out there. You also need to receive. I feel like you have been like getting some signs or messages, and maybe you're in a better place to receive them. Okay, but you have been putting some things off, and I don't think they're like the most exciting things, or something that maybe it's communication that you've been putting off, or not allowing communication to come in, but you are being advised. I'm hearing advised and guided, but this is the only sign that I feel. Well, I didn't hear advised for anything else. So there might also be something to do with, like, in a timely manner. You need to do something in a timely manner, like deadlines. Okay, again, I'm hearing taxes maybe. So maybe something to do with money. I'm hearing bank. And you might be dreading that, but you are being encouraged to stop dilly-dallying, take effort, make effort, move forward. So a decision needs to be made. You know, do one at a time. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. I mean, if you've been putting things off, I understand it can be a lot to get that going. So just take one thing at a time, you know, be realistic, do what you're able to manage so that you can actually take care of it, get it done, and you can cross, you know, one thing off at a time, and eventually it'll all be done, you know, but you got to do it. You got to actually move beyond the distractions and open up communication. All right, so let's get your angel number and then we will be done. If you like my vibe, consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. By liking the video, you are helping to get that out to others so that people can see it. I really appreciate that. If you have anything you want to comment, you want to add to the reading, feel free to do that. I, encourage people to do that because we can learn from each other, and share it with people so they can know about the channel. And also, if you know someone that could benefit from these messages. All right, what do you have for Pisces for angel number? I feel like you're going to get more than one. What do you have for Pisces? Oh, just one, but it kind of like spun around and danced. Actually, this is how, let me see. I'm going to try to pick it up just how it landed. When I put this down, the bottom card, like, moved like that. Okay, so I'm taking this one too. It's on the bottom. All right. Very interesting. So I think it's in Pisces that I was saying maybe you're wondering about the number 77. I think I was on your sign when I said that. Well, so you got 777. I am in the flow. Your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. Okay. So yeah, I feel like there was a lot of distractions, but it looks like you're going to make a decision, and that'll really, like, all those other distractions are kind of going to fall down, okay? 22, I am aligned. 2s also can represent like having to make a decision between this and that. Harmony. You are in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. But you might need to take some action and take care of some things so that you can be in better alignment. But she's kind of holding like that, like she has powers. I mean, she's holding something glowing in her hand, almost like a supernatural. Yeah, so something's going to be revealed too. So you may be thinking that like you may be like some people get kind of caught up with the end result and they want to get over there, but they aren't realizing or appreciating like everything that led up to finally getting there. So the hardships you've gone through, you know, the good things that you've gone through, all of that is part of it. And they aren't coincidences. It's part of your purpose. My eyes are fixated on this hidden truth oracle deck. So I'm getting like almost like the truth has been hidden from you, but I want to say that you've kind of hidden it from yourself. And with this lightning striking down, I feel like something's going to kind of hit you, like an epiphany maybe. And maybe it's that you're going to kind of come to this realization that you weren't really, like you may have been taking a long time, longer than necessary for some things, but it wasn't, your time wasn't wasted on what didn't matter. You just maybe won't, like maybe you won't see the full picture. See how these numbers are all scattered? Like I feel like it's going to come together. So it's not going to look like pieces that don't connect with each other. It's all it all connects with each other. Like, if that's making sense. This is what I'm getting, so this is what I'm giving. Hopefully that'll make sense. It's all of it is part of the plan, is what I'm hearing. All of it is all of it. All the pieces make up all of it. That's what I'm getting. So, all right, guys. Well, I really appreciate you sticking around. If you listened to this far, can you leave something in the comments? Maybe tell me what your sign is or what sign you resonated the most with. Yeah. So, I don't know. Put some action behind your plans. Have some fun. Look up, smell the roses sometimes, unless you're allergic. But for the most part, I mean, you guys are doing a great job. Even the people who maybe didn't get a specific message on something that they're working on creatively, hopefully you got some reassurance and some guidance, and an optimistic message, you know, that good things are happening. You just trust in yourself and trust where you're going, and we'll see you next time.